This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, we have been following this story. LaShawn McCoy and his ex-girlfriend, Delicia Cordon, somebody broke into his home where she was staying and pistol whipped her. She called 911 and she felt like LaShawn is responsible because they broke up and she wouldn't leave the home. Well, they have now released a 911 call that LaShawn McCoy made, and this was back on July 3rd, 2017. He's saying that he has nothing to do with this home invasion and he was actually trying to avoid any issues. Check it out.
I have a young lady that she's stealing stuff out of my home. She won't leave. You know, we were together for a little bit, and like 5-6 months, I let her go like 2 weeks ago. I've been trying to be cordial with her, but it's not working. She's taking belongings of mine. She's trying to pick a fight. You know, I left out. So she just left my home. I'm about to lock my doors. I'm putting her stuff outside of my home. I don't want no fights. I want to call the cops to the area. I play for the Buffalo Bills, for the NFL. I don't want no drama. I just want to get out of my home safely.
That's a very mature, responsible thing to do.
Is the FBI investigating? And by FBI, I mean Facebook and Instagram. Are they the ones putting all the evidence and putting court documents together?
I'm sure they are.
I don't think anybody's been putting anything together besides the fact that she feels like he's behind it and he's saying he had nothing to do with it. He hasn't even been in contact with her. And this 911 call on his behalf is just showing that he's never really wanted to have any drama or issues. So he's defending himself against her accusations.
When did the incident happen?
This 911 call. Well, this 911 call was last year, but the most recent incident was only last week.
Oh, got you.
Mm-hmm. So she called 911 because someone broke in, robbed the home, beat her up, and she released those pictures on social media. And so she feels like LaShawn McCoy's behind that home invasion that happened.
I'm sure the courts will work it out, right?
Yeah, they are still working on it. All right, Birdman has launched Cash Money West. That's his new label, and he just signed a brand new artist as well. So he just went to social media. Cash Money Business Stop Asking. So now.
What's the last artist Birdman put out? Jacquees?
Jacquees, yeah.
I like Jacquees.
Yeah,
Jacquees
Jacquees is
doing
the last one.
Yeah, so, you know, it's still going. Somebody asked me the other day, did they dissolve Cash
Actually,
Money?
Drake is the last one, because isn't Drake signed through him too?
Young
Man, I'm
Money,
talking about
Cash
new
Money?
artists, man. You know what I mean. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know what you mean. You said
You heard
artist.
Drake.
Yeah, Drake. That wasn't 10 years ago.
All right, let's talk about GQ magazine. Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner are on the cover. And as part of their whole cover interview, they did the Kylie quiz. That game was to see how well does Travis Scott know Kylie Jenner. Now, just for some information on what else was in this article, did you know that they actually knew each other about a month before she got pregnant with Stormi? Also, they said they don't remember when they first met. They do know that just days into knowing one another, she went on tour with him. Coachella was one of the tops on his tour, so he said, I'm going back on tour. What do you want to do about this? Because we obviously liked each other, and I was like, I guess I'm going with you.
Oh,
so.
some life-changing information in this article. What
Don't
else?
stop it.
What else can I use for my day-to-day?
I mean, she's actually about to be a billionaire, the youngest billionaire ever, man or woman. So it's a big deal.
So if I read that article, it'll help me be a billionaire.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you see a guy you like and y'all just met, you should go on tour with him because that's what happened in this situation.
Travis Scott had nothing to do with that billion dollar glow up, by the way. All right, let's be clear on that.
It was in progress.
Yes.
But what she did say that was nice about going on tour was being anonymous in some of the smaller cities that didn't have paparazzi out all the time. She said we could go out as Kylie and Trav, and she didn't know if they could do that in LA with paparazzi everywhere. So they got to really know each other, going on walks, long walks without people stopping them, without paparazzi. That makes sense.
I wonder what cities those were.
She said Cleveland. She said they walked around in Cleveland for miles and nobody stopped them.
Or maybe they saw them and was like, I know that's one of them Kardashians. I just don't know which one.
I would think they would recognize Travis Scott too.
No.
But I don't know. But anyway, here is part of him trying to figure out how well does he know his baby mama Kylie.
What are my dog's names?
Norman.
Okay.
Lady.
Lady?
Or like something with an L.
Baby, there's 4. You got 1?
I know. Because it's a girl, pretty, or like, what's her name?
Oh, boy.
My name's Bambi.
Bambi. Okay. And then
The
what's...
babies.
Oh,
So it's
definitely.
Normie, Bambi.
Yeah.
You don't know them? Rosie and Harley.
Oh, Rosie, Harley, yeah.
What's the problem?
Well, I'm going to tell you this. So in my group text yesterday, my friends, I have a lip service group text, and it's like all of us and plus everybody involved in the show, were so mad that he could not name her dogs. Because for people, and especially for her, like she had birthday parties for the dogs. They have their own Instagram accounts and everything.
He should know the name.
So he should know the names,
Why
especially
should he
because
show
they're
the
together.
name? First of all, she got 4 dogs. That's 1 dog. That's 3 dogs too many. Okay? All right, that's number 1. And number 2, we got a child together. As long as I know the child's name and the child birthday, which is a struggle for me sometimes, by the way. Especially
But we're dating. I'm at the house all the time. I should know the dogs'
You hear me
names.
call
I know
the
your
dogs'
name.
names?
I'm not calling the dogs. You are.
And you should hear her calling the dogs.
I ain't paying that no attention. I'm writing raps.
Listen, for the
okay? I'm
dog
writing for
owners
the
out there,
people.
people know how offensive
You should
that
know
can
the
be.
dogs' names,
No,
man.
I think y'all putting too much pressure on that young man.
No, he definitely should
Pressure to know
the
some
dogs.
names?
From dogs.
They live together. The dogs are your dogs too
No,
now.
they're not. They don't
Those
listen
are
to
your
me.
kids too.
They'll bite me if we start arguing.
No, they're not. They're little dogs. They're not biting nobody. They're not pit bulls or German Shepherds or Rottweilers.
I don't think he's required to know the names.
Italian Greyhounds.
Like, I don't think that makes him a bad boyfriend just because he don't know the names of the dogs.
It's just how well.
What if he's attentive
Now,
and pays attention to
we
detail
didn't
with
say.
everything else?
Hold on, we didn't say he was a bad boyfriend. It was just how well do you know her?
And he should
so
know the
there's certain
dogs'
things about her
names,
he
man.
doesn't know.
That's a stupid question though.
Angela Yee, what's my dog's name?
If you want to know how well I know you, ask me questions about you. Don't ask me about your dogs.
But
know
her
everything
dogs are
around
a
me.
big part of her. She loves her dogs.
Angela Yee, what's my dog's name?
I have no idea.
Oh,
But we don't have no kid together.
you're right. We don't have no kids.
All right. Well, what is your dog's name?
Chuck Norris.
I didn't even know that either.
I didn't know
and I'm
that.
gonna be honest with you, don't even care.
And
That's
I
not gonna
bet
do
you Gia
nothing for
doesn't
me
know either.
for the rest
She
of
knows
my
the
day.
dog's name.
Nobody today is gonna ask me what's the name of Envy's dog, and I'm gonna answer that question, and it's gonna change my life.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your rumor report.